Are here for our collocation session. We're going to talk about lots of collocations. We'll talk about what are the collocations and how those can really help you out for improving your IELTS score, even in speaking. Speaking is good, but even in writing, I would say that not only the speaking, but also the writing. Just let me go to my channel to check the chat. Yeah, here we are. Repeated. So the voice. Let us begin the session with understanding of what does it stand for when it comes to collocations. What are collocations? Why do we need collocations? Okay, again, let me take this one way. Okay. Collocations. Co means two. Collocation. Collocation. So when it comes to the collocation, what does it stand for? First of all, co stands for two, location stands for the space where it is located. When the two things, um, I would say that the natural combination of the words, it's simply like the natural combination of the words um, that often go together in the usage, especially when it comes to the English learning. Um, These combinations sound right to the native speakers because while other combinations may sound unnatural, even if they are grammatically correct also. So, fact of the matter is, collocations are those combination of the words which will usually come together to make a meaningful impact while you're speaking. Meaningful impact, that means they're used together, and that's why they have a little bit of more emphasis, or I would say that influence of such words or such combinations is too much that people, when they're preparing for the ELTS examination, they definitely go for preparing this. Just give me a second. Let me just adjust the screen and see the chat along. Yeah. So collocations are necessary. Why they are necessary? Definitely, they will boost your score to an extreme level. When you are preparing the collocations, not only it is going to help you out in your improvement of ELTS score, but also in the day-to-day speaking. I'm having good evening. Yeah, somehow it is the night time. It's 10:40 here. Yeah, good evening, good evening. Focus. So yeah, we will talk about the collocations. We will talk about the use and the meaning with an example. And these collocations are very necessary or extremely necessary if you really want to improve your band score even in the writing. But when it comes to the writing task in ELTS examination, we tend to write related to the topic. Whatever topic is there, we have the topic, for example, education. The vocabulary which would be more suitable to be used in writing would be related to the education. For example, primary education, like tertiary education. Quit trying to sell me car insurance. No, I'm not selling you any car insurance. Don't worry. So the thing is, when we are talking about the collocations, they actually boost up your score alongside the kind of vocabulary that you're going to use on a topic base. When you're going to talk on the topic base or write on the topic base, alongside these collocations are going to make your statement significant or significantly effective. To a large extent, it would be effective when you're writing your writing task too, especially the writing task too. Even in the writing, that's one, but I don't think so that much of the users there. But still, we will be talking about. I just double tapped. Okay, I'm not that used to yet for these live sessions, so that's why maybe if there would be anything that I don't understand, you can explain that one why you have done that, or what, like even if you want to troll, you can go on trolling. I don't know how you're gonna talk about that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so let's begin the session by the first collocation, that is have a significant impact on. Have a significant impact. Significant means quite important. Something which is quite important. Impact, we know that effect of something. Effect can be a bad one or can be a good one. So significant impact, anything can have a significant impact. But when we're gonna use the significant impact, we will use it together all the times. Like not all the times, usually when we want to make our statements more effective or impactful. So whenever we will use it all together. Have a significant impact on something. Will have a significant impact on something. Like um, for example, the junk food has a significant impact on the health of the people. So that is how it goes. Like have a significant impact on, to strongly affect something, to strongly affect something. Let me just write down those collocations alongside. Give me a second. Mhm. Yeah, I'm talking about the collocations, bro. I'm yapping about the collocations. I'm talking about those collocations which are good for your improvement of the score. I mean, I'm not afraid. Not afraid. Like this, everybody. Significant impact on. Have a significant impact on means when we are talking about, yeah, that's what, bro. What is what? Collocation. Collocation is something like the combination of the words when they are used together, they make an impact in your speech. So whenever they are used together, as you can see on the in my comment, like have a significant impact on. We will use it together to make our speech impactful whenever we will use it. So the first one of the day is have a significant impact on. It means to strongly affect something. Uh, I'm from Canada itself. Right now, I'm presently living in Canada, but basically, I'm from Punjab, India. Yeah, we are learning words. We are learning actually number of words all together as a phrase. So we are talking about the phrasal learning. So have a significant impact on means to strongly affect something. For example, the new policy will have a significant impact on education standards, or the new policy made by the government will have. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Mhm. We are the neighbors country-wise and here, back in India as well, statewide. Okay. I think it's called phrase. Yeah, phrase. Phrasal learning. We are talking about the phrasal learning. Number like it's little bit different when it comes to the use of the collocations. Collocations are those phrases which are usually used together to make your speech impactful or even your writing impactful. Uh, like more of them you know, more are the chances that you're gonna write effectively. So that's why I have actually organized this particular live session for this. Put number of words together. Yeah, it's when you put the number of words together. That's what it is. But there is a difference between the sentence and the phrase. Phrase is something like the combination of words which doesn't have the complete meaning until or unless we are using it in the whole sentence. But sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. So it doesn't make the complete sense until or unless we are using the phrase in the sentence. So when we are talking about have a significant impact on, it will not have its complete meaning until or unless it is used in the sentence. That's why I'm telling the meaning, the use of it, as well as the example along with that. So the first one was like if the government has made a policy, it can have a lot of impact. So that there we can use it. The new policy will have a significant impact on education standards. Yeah. So next one. The first one is done. Next one is it is of great importance, or it is of great significance. So you can use it in either way. Great importance. It is of great importance. So how can we use it is of great importance? You can write your messages in the chat itself if you are able to frame a sentence or frame a kind of combination of sentences. It is of great importance. It is of great importance means something is extremely important. If like something in your life, your parents would be of great importance to you, or taking care of your health can be of great importance to you. In that scenario, that you can use these statements, these phrases in your statement. Like when you know the meaning, it's quite clear that it is of great importance. If something is of great importance, that means it is extremely important in our life. It is primarily important in our life. Okay. So when we say it is of great importance, it means extremely important. So it's necessary that we have to follow the regulations at work. Or in that scenario, what how we would use, I will try. Hello, my name is Jeremy. It is of great importance. I'm 23 years old. Yeah, for you, it is definitely greatly important, or it is of great importance to you and to your parents also, because this is the age when you're gonna decide, yeah, you're gonna make or break your life. So if you're going in the right direction, you will be going in the good way, or you're gonna pass through different patterns of your life, and you're going to reach to a certain point where you're going to reach or reach your destination really good. It's good, I'm telling you, it is good. um, for me, every statement, every phrase is right, but only little bit of reformation is required. But here it is, as far as the combination, as far as the formation is concerned, it is absolutely perfect. I will try. Hello, my name is Jeremy. It is of great importance that you have to use that there. Okay, that I am 23 years old. It is of great importance. Okay. So when we say it is of great importance, I'll frame a sentence here. It is of great importance to follow safety regulations at work. Obviously, it's very much necessary. Let me tell you, when we go for training, we are taught that there are some kind of workplace regulations that you have to follow. So it is of great importance to follow all those regulations which are taught to us by the managers or the people who are training us. That I am 25 years old. Now you became 2 years older than the previous 23 years. To me, it is of great importance. It is a great importance. No, it is of great importance. You have to write. It is a great importance is wrong. It is of great importance. Or you can write it is greatly important, or it is extremely important that I am turning 25 this year, or I have turned 25 this year, and I want to make some impact in my life. So to make a significant impact on your career, you have to be focused on your goals. So that's how you can go about it. Next one is fundamentally different. I will write it there. Fundamentally different. Fundamentally, basically, which means basically, fundamentally different. When the bases are different, completely different, Obviously, if the base is different, then there is a complete difference in the foundation itself. So fundamentally different, when we say fundamentally different, it means completely different in nature. When two people are fundamentally different, so and so, Jeremy and Eminem are fundamentally different from each other. Okay. No, no. Hello, Menche. How are you? How are you? I was just thinking that. Where is he? So you must be getting the intimation when you must have actually clicked. Okay, I'm good. आप कैसे हो भाई जी? I'm absolutely perfect. I'm absolutely perfect. Doing fine. It was the last day, second last day actually, for the Navratri, and tomorrow will be the last one. Thereafter, yeah, it would be usual one. Hello, Stella. Hello, Stella. What are you talking about? Ayush, the first, I'm talking about the collocations to be used in our writing, speaking. Yeah, Stella. Stella is watching. Yeah. So two of the collocations we have already done, and the third one we were actually doing that was fundamentally different. If you are able to make sentences in the chat, you can make the statement yourself, but I'll just give you the meaning. Alongside, I'll give you one example that how to use it. And if possible, that if you think so that you want me to speak in your vernacular language, in your mother tongue, also in your Hindi or Punjabi. I know only three languages. Indeed. Yeah, 100%. 100%. No problem. In case there is somebody like who wants to actually understand that in Hindi also, that I will be actually taking the facts about that too. There is no problem with that. Fundamentally different, we are talking about that one, that completely different in nature. When two people are completely different in nature, or two things are, or two situations are completely different in nature, they are of different sorts, then you can use fundamentally different in your statement. So, how to use fundamentally different? Their approach to teaching is fundamentally different from each other. It's a great importance that fundamentally different is true. Come on, come on. It is. It is a it is not it is a great important. It is of great importance that fundamentally differentism is true. I know that these are funny statements. What does that mean? No, it's okay. Like he's trying to make the statements only, Ayush. So when it comes to fundamentally different, that means basically when two things are different from each other, there we there we try to actually make it like that. So when we say fundamentally different, Menche, if you have any statement, you can actually go about it. Like you can frame a statement with fundamentally different if you want to. I don't know the word. Hmm. Anyways, so fundamentally different would be their approach in teaching. To teach something is different. Like that particular concept is totally different from each other. So when it comes to their approach in teaching is fundamentally different when it comes to handling the kindergarten students or kindergarten pupils, then we can use in that sense as well. Fundamentally different, that means something is basically different. Ayush, I hope so I'm clear. If it is not, then you can let me know, like, what do you mean to say? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we have done the third one. Now we're gonna do the fourth one. Let me tell you. Um, that's very important. That's very interesting also. That's very interesting also. Jump to the conclusions. All right. Jump to the conclusions. Jump to the conclusions. What do you understand by the term jump to the conclusions? Like, we are not going to really hope at the place and we're going to jump. It's not like that. We are going to, when we decide something, you know, all of a sudden, which is actually not right. No, it's not mean end of the book. No, not at all. Well tried. Ayush, it is not something that means end of the book. Um, it's like we should not jump to the conclusions. For example, I'm giving you a statement. We should not jump to the conclusion so early. Do not come to the conclusions. Do not make the assertions about somebody without having the proper information, without having the enough information about the person. Like if something is not true and you think something is like that, yeah, it can be like judging someone. We should not judge someone. Or there is a very beautiful idiom that is coming in my mind about that. And even I had made a video about that also quite early in the start of my channel. Interpreting without having facts. Yeah, interpreting without having facts. That's what I am trying to say. We should not judge the book by its cover. When we say we should not judge the book by its cover, it means that, come on, I don't like such kind of. No, no. Eminem, please control yourself. You have to actually control your explicit statements. Explicit statements. I know that you are explicit rapper, but still you have to control yourself. Yeah, please don't make the use of all these words. But you can. It's your choice. You can go about farting and whatsoever you want to do. No, it's okay. You can do it. You can do it. That's your right. Ball is in your court. Obviously, the keyboard is yours, mobile phone is yours, your fingers are yours, your thumbs are yours. Then definitely you can do whatever you want to do. But fact of the matter is, we should not do it. I didn't like it. For personally, as far as farting means translate in Hindi. आयुष पादने को बोलते हैं फाट करना. Okay, so that is farting. Farting means translate in. He's so nice. Come on, bro, let him do his thing. Yeah, that's why I said that you want to say whatever you want to say. It's okay. Let him do Raji FF. Okay. Yeah, we have seen Dawn. We have seen Shah Rukh Khan's movie. We have seen Amitabh Bachchan's movie, Dawn. Anyways, let's don't jump to the conclusion so early that I don't mind. I do mind. I will be better. I will do better phrase. It's okay. Whatever. So decide too quickly without enough information. When you decide too quickly without enough information, mm, thank you, thank you, thank you. F. Do you have any nickname? I will use that one. Eminem. I can't say even anything to you because you are one of my favorite rapper. Because in my childhood, when I was actually facing some trouble with my um, like things in my life, then I actually started listening to Eminem, and it gave me a lot of positivity. Like I started believing in myself and started doing things on my own. So that's how it is. Way back in 2007, I guess. 2007. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Let it be. So we're going to talk about the next one, that is like we are talking about the jump to the conclusions. So don't jump to the conclusion before knowing the full story. We can use it like that. Don't jump to the conclusion before knowing the full story. Uh FF Pro, nah, get on with the English, not life motivation. See, my channel says that I can use. the motivational stuff also. So that's why I try to go back in the memory lane and try to find out something which can actually motivate people to do something good. So if you mind it, I'm sorry for that, but I can't help it. This song, not afraid, it's very good. Oh, it's okay. Okay, then let's go to the next one. Next collocation is meet their targets. Meet their targets. Thank you, FF. Meet their targets. Meet their targets. Targets. Meet their targets. I don't know where Menche had gone. Menche, where are you? Meet their targets is the next one. Meet their target. That means we want to reach to our goals, or we want to achieve whatever planned goals we had. Okay, reach your objective. Very nice. Very nice. So to reach your objective, or like there is difference between objective as well as compared to, if you will compare that with objective. When you are reaching to the planned goals, yeah, you can take it as objective also. Small objectives will make you reach to your goal. So there you can use it in that sense. Meet their targets, achieve the planned goals. The team worked hard to meet their target this month, or mm, the team worked hard to meet their target at the call center. To do the thing, to do the thing. Yeah. So meet their target, that means to achieve the desired goal, often used in business. Yeah, in business world, most of the time we use it. So that is why meet their targets. It's quite useful when it comes to the usage. It is quite useful when we are trying to say something that um, we could not meet the targets this month. So usually, whenever we are working in any sector, they try to give us something. We are talking about collocation. We are talking about collocation. I don't know. Like I should actually pin it at the top. Collocations. If there is something wrong, let me know. Yeah. So collocations uh, are the words that we are talking about. And now the next one is allocate budget to. Collocations are the co-located words, or what we say when two words are, or two, three words are, or a phrase is in combination, and it means something differently, but it is synonymously, it has some meaning, but it is impactful. So that's why they're used usually together. So that's how uh, the collocations are used. Located, like next one, you will get to know like once we are going to do number of them. Allocate budget to. Allocate budget to. So what do you understand by the term allocate budget to? Um, it's not particularly to the family, Ayush. I don't think so. It would be meant only for the family. Yeah, we showered today. Yeah, I have done that. I've done that. I have worshipped also. I worshipped also. Don't worry about me. You want to marry me? I'm already married. Thank you. Thank you for taking the stand. It's okay. Yeah. So allocate budgets to, or allocate budget to, that means, as Ayush said, that giving something as money to the family, kind of, but it would be assigning the funds. When we are assigning the funds for a specific purpose, it can be for a family, for some running the errands, or like doing something. Stereotypical, yeah. It's okay. It's okay, Menche. Thank you for standing for me and others too, like Eminem as FF, whatsoever. I don't actually have the nickname for him. No place for negative. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bumblebees. Bumblebees don't produce. Okay. Anyways, so allocate budget to would be assign funds to for the specific purpose. As you said that about the family, same thing can be for the manager decided to allocate the budget to the marketing campaigns. So marketing campaign. So the manager decided to allocate the budget to the team for sorting out the existing issue in the market. Yeah. What is this channel? Are you Yeah, I'm an English teacher. I have been an English teacher from 2007 actually, but I came live quite late, let me tell you. I came quite late. Earlier, I started in my high school itself and then I completed my education. I don't want to repeat the whole thing again because I think that is. Thank you. Thank you, Eminem. Yeah, I live in Canada. Ayush, high five. High five. Yeah, it's okay. Oh my God. I think he's one of the friend of Menche, Eminem. You put in your bio something people like me. Show up asking for information. Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to the target. We need to meet our targets also. Okay. I got you. I knew that thing. Menche. He's your friend, I guess. Now, now, the next one is stimulate growth. Stimulate. I knew that. Thank you. So, stimulate growth. When we say stimulating the growth, stimulating means obviously stimulation, something like I'm not going in that direction. So I'm saying the stimulation of the growth, stimulating the growth, stimulate verb, and then we are using the noun combination, verb and the noun. So when these lexical words are used together, it's okay. But he said French Canadian, so obviously we all are friends here. These phrases in English not really used a lot, like not in daily conversations. We can use it. We can use it. No, no, we are talking about. It's not for the daily conversations, it's also for the ELTS students, as I have written as a title, like collocations for IELTS and the daily speaking. So few of them would be for the daily usage. So stimulate growth. There would be lots of stuff. I know that. I know that. Or nobody would use that. It is stimulating my growth. That's why I do exercise. So it's not like that. So encourage development and progress means to stimulate growth. Nobody would use that. I don't know those words. Okay. Mango Jango Daily. Yes. Ayush is not speaking at all. Ayush, are you there? I stimulate my growth all the time. I stimulate my growth all the time. But how? You need to mention that also. By. Thank you. Thank you for staying there. So encourage development and the progress is the one. So how we are going to speak this statement. The new government policies aim to stimulate growth in the small businesses. Comprehend past. I want to stimulate my growth hormone by eating protein. That's also nice. Stimulating my plant by growing them. Growing, not growing. It would be growing by growing the leaf. That will be a different one. I would say that by growing would come, not growing the leaf, growing the leaf. Yeah, the next one. The next one. Did I write over there? Cumulative. Yeah, I wrote that. I wrote that. Then we have a slight decrease. That can be used in the task one also. That can be used in the task one because when we are actually trying to figure out something about the line graph or when we are talking about the bar chart or something, there we can talk about slight decrease or increase. In any way, you can use decrease or increase. I won't waste your time that much. I will actually peak it, a slight decrease or increase. In any way, you can use it. A small reduction or rise in something, there you can use. There was a slight rise or there was a slight increase in students' enrollment this year. There was a slight Eastern time zone. Anyways, a slight decrease has been observed over there. Yeah. Where Mira lassi needs a slight sugar increase. Yeah. Okay. Do we put the sugar in lassi? I don't think so. We don't put sugar in that, or we put salt in that. Slight salt increase. Lassi is very delicious, let me tell you. I really like lassi. Now I want to drink lassi. Anyways, then we have a question, wouldn't the whole point to ask you if you know to talk in English or like to be good at communicating? Yeah, natives, English or No, actually, it is for writing as well. When you're writing things also, you can use them in your writing as well. It is the whole point or something else too. Yeah. There would be many words to come. Let me tell you, there will be thousands of the words to come. Let me tell you. Anyways, a slight decrease and increase. I told you that there was a slight increase or decrease, as you mentioned in the statement also. Lassi's statement was the gem. I would say that I would like that one also for Lassi. I'm giving 100. Yeah. Okay. Then we have win a scholarship. Win a scholarship. To win a scholarship, you have to work really hard. Receive the financial support for your education. When you receive the financial support from the government or any NGO for your enhanced communication. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. So when you are actually in the desire of getting the financial support, you will definitely work hard to reach to that goal to win a scholarship. So winning a scholarship would be the next one. Win a scholarship. Win a scholarship. New word, please. Yeah. So win a scholarship is the one. Win a scholarship, that means when we are going to receive financial support for education, we will actually applause that if you are going to make the related statement to something in the field of education. So she worked hard to win the scholarship to study abroad. He worked hard to win a scholarship to study abroad. Yeah, one of my students have gotten that one. Bro, I am done with. mm, Okay, no problem. I got it. I got it. Have a good one. Have a good one. Win a scholarship or be like your father. No, no, respect your father. Bye bye. Bye bye, Eminem. Win a or be like your father. Anyways. Now, next one. Achieve good marks. Menche, where are you? Achieve good marks. These are actually not that interesting for me. I don't like that. Achieve good marks. When we talk about achieving the good marks, or when we say that we want to get good score, it means to get high grades. So students who revise regularly um, or often, both way they are correct. So often achieve good marks. Students who revise regularly, they achieve good marks or good score. In that sense, you can use it. Next, next one is oh my God. Engage in conversation. I got engaged in a conversation with some people who who tried to make fool out of me, but I was already getting what they were trying to say. But I just I will achieve the makes friend, my friend marks. Ayush, I think you need to reframe your statement. Achieve good marks. I would like to achieve good score or good marks doing hard work by being consistent in my work. Just give me a second. I think that there is some internet issue. I hope it is working. In my goal of being friends with Mark. No, we are not talking about that. We are talking about achieving good marks. Ayush. Hmm. Okay, the next one. Uh, I told you, engage in conversation. Engage in conversation. When we are engaging in conversation, sometimes a conversation remains interesting, or sometimes a conversation becomes boring. Okay, whenever there is a boring conversation, then we try to change the topic at the time. So we engage in conversation day in, day out in our life. So taking part in discussion means engage in conversation. So it is important for the children to engage in conversation to improve their social skills. To improve their social skills, yeah, engage in monologue. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I do it many times. I do it many times. Engage in monologue. When somebody talk, like even right now, when I'm actually watching you, though, but I'm the only one who is speaking right now, and my mind is actually working accordingly, whatsoever is being written over there, and then whatsoever I wanted to deliver, that's is actually getting molded or getting changed also, let me tell you. So, anyways, next is meet the requirements. Meet the requirement. Menche, if I will actually make you moderator, would you be able to write that for me? Got little feedback. Managing can manage blocked words. Yeah. I made you. I made you. So are you able to write over there, like for me, like meet the requirements, meet the requirements, or I don't know, like how, in case there would be somebody who is actually creating a kind of nuisance, I'm giving you the right to actually get him out of it. Okay. So meet the requirement is the next one. Meet the meet the requirement. If there would be spelling errors, kindly adjust. Meet the requirement. So meet the requirement is the one that is there. Okay, you have written it. Meet the requirements would be like fulfill the necessary conditions. When you are trying to fulfill the necessary conditions, like especially when there is any job opening, like we have to, meet the requirements of the job. Whatsoever portfolio is asking us to have, then we need to go for that. Sorry, it bug when I have mod. Okay, I will just change that one. I've changed it. Okay, don't worry. I've changed it. Now you are not the moderator. It's okay, it's fine. All good. I can understand. Now, so when we say meet the requirement, it means to fulfill the necessary conditions. So you must meet the requirements to apply for this job. You must meet the requirements that are necessary for getting the job. So you must you must meet the requirement. I mean, I can be mod, but only had to refresh before being able to type. No, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I don't have any problem. I mean, I can be mod, but only had to refresh before being able to type. All good. All good. It's okay. It's okay. I can understand that one. I'm feeling it to do it differently. It's fine. Thank you. But thank you though. Thank you though. Okay. Thank you though. We will talk about that some other day. I hope you have listened to my rap music today. So next is next is considerable success. Only when I accepted the offer. Not been able to find it. You got a lot of videos. No, actually, I mentioned that like when you actually sent me the message that I'm not getting the video, in that same message, I actually sent you the link for that. I sent you the link for that there itself. It's okay, all good. We will talk about that later. You can find that in that same message when you ask me that I'm unable to find your video. In that message only, underneath that message only, I just sent the message that there is some kind of rap music over there. I sent the link there itself. Now we will talk about the another one. The next one is considerable success. When we say considerable success, no problem, no problem. So when we say considerable success, considerable means which can be considered or can be a large amount or can be something big in amount. Considerable success, that means a success which is considerably big or huge, significantly big, or significant achievement. When you have gotten the significant achievement, then definitely you would be known to lots of people. Then when you talk about considerable success, you would be considerably affected by that. And you have gotten the considerable success, then you have achieved a lot in that. So when you have achieved a lot in something, then you can use I got like this month, we have got considerable success in achieving or meeting the targets that we had. So the project enjoyed considerable success due to the careful planning. There, we can use it like that. I hope Ayush is still there. I think Ayush is from India or from somewhere else. I don't know. And for review, I saw the mathematical equation for success. That makes sense. Success is equal to objective oblique achievement. Yeah. Yeah, we should actually go by objectives. We should not go by the big goals. Small steps can lead to the whole stair that we can actually we want to really reach. And that's how it goes. Next is stick to your diet. Mention, do you stick to your diet or not? Stick to your diet means to follow planned diet. Bengal tiger ate my family. I think we need to stick to. I'll make you blue. There you go. There you go. Down syndrome, Jesus. You got blue. They're using the name of the god and they don't know that what they're doing actually. I don't like that stuff. When it comes to Jesus, Jesus was a sacred personality. And when we are trying to actually use his name and we are trying to do the whole shit on the chats, I don't know, like what comes to your mind. So when we say sticking to the diet, okay. So when we say sticking to the diet, it is very important, but it is quite difficult, people for people to stay connected to the system of living. But I've heard in a video that we should stick to a routine. So routine or diet, that is different somehow. Routine is definitely consist of the whole schedule of the day. Then when it comes to, you know, I'll just bring it down. Mm, yeah. So when it comes to sticking to diet, it is really, really important because without having, you can't have a good health. So it is reciprocal to that, reciprocal to your health. So if you have a good diet, your health would be impacted greatly. There would be a significant impact on that. So it is difficult to stick to your diet during the festivals. When it comes to the festivals, we get lots of sweets, puddings, and many other kind of cuisines are made at the home. So definitely we are unable to stick to the diet. So sticking to the diet is really, really important. So stick to the diet. Yeah. Diet. Yeah. DIET. A particular eating schedule that you make. Follow a planned diet. I see. Stick to the diet. Yeah. So when it comes to sticking to the diet, it's really, really necessary. It's extremely necessary that we should have a healthy diet. Or we can say that the diet which is filled with the nutrients, which will have carbohydrates, protein, whatsoever is required for the health, or good for the health. You know, there we have in India, or especially here also, I'm not actually stopping that thing. I go for the clarified butter. Clarified butter is something very, very necessary, what I feel extremely necessary in my scenario. I can't live without it. So when it comes to sticking to the diet, that is one of the, yeah, ghee. Ghee. Yeah. So follow the planned diet. It is difficult to stick to your diet during the festivals. Definitely, it is very difficult. And even for some occasions, like especially when there is a marriage season also, then definitely we won't stay at one place. We will keep on going from one place to the other to enjoy the marriages and won't stop our mouth from eating anything whatsoever comes before us. So next is change the subject. Now, we are not going to change the subject, but it is the collocation that we are working on. So change the subject means when you are trying to go from one topic to the other, to switch the topic from one topic to the other, switch to the different topic. When we are switching to the different topic, we use the collocation change the subject. So change the subject. He tried to change the subject, but his father confronted him again and kept on asking him about his behavior at the school. He tried to change the child tried to change the topic or tried to change the subject, but his father did not comply by that, and he kept on asking him why the hell your behavior was so rude with your mates, with your classmates. Yeah, that's how it has to go like. And then we have bombard something with. There is another one. Bombard something with. Hmm. Bring it closer. Bombard something with. Yeah. So bombard something with would be like when we are overwhelming something with bombard something with. So when we say bombard something with, it means to overwhelm someone with something. Like when we say the company bombarded customers with promotional emails. Bombard, that means when you're trying to provide a lot of stuff, then you can say that. Bombard, that means to fill up something to the brim. To fill up to the brim, there we can use a bombard something with. To to make it fill up to the brim, there we can say that bombard something with. The company bombarded customers with the promotional emails, one of the example. Now, the next one that comes to the fore or comes before us is have a natural talent for. I'll write it over there. Have natural talent for. There would be many occasions, like some people are known for playing good at, from the birth itself. Like since they are born, they are good at something. They are naturally having some talent. Some people are naturally talented also, but that talent comes later on also in the life. So having a natural talent for means like being naturally good at something. It's by nature. It's not by force. It's not by somebody's teaching, somebody's guidance. It's by nature itself. Like nature has given them that particular virtue of being that good at particular stuff. Okay. So, okay. He wants to talk. Alexa wants to talk. Okay, let's go for Alexa once. Okay, just for the fun. Alexa, tell me a riddle. Okay, so she gave a riddle. Hello, you there? She gave a riddle to us. And what's a riddle? It's a riddle like what starts with an alphabet E but only has single letter in it. What's what starts with the alphabet E but only has one letter in it? What is an answer for that? It will be envelope. Envelope. Okay. Bombard something after bombarding something with we have a natural talent for. I do have a natural talent for mm, writing things down, but it's I don't know whether it should be considered talent or not. Yes, Nima Jamil envelope. Yes, yes, Jamil. Okay, so have a natural talent for be naturally good at something. She has a natural talent for playing chess, or she has a natural talent for playing piano. Piano. I do have a natural talent for playing chess. I saw my father and brother when they were alive. I saw them, they were playing uh, chess, and I was wondering at that time that how to play it. But one by one, slow and steady, wins the race, and I started beating them in the game also. But yeah, it's like that. Anyways, leave it. So make a rash or empty promise. Make a rash or empty promise. Next one is make a rash or empty promise. Knowledge and wisdom have no time, no time for connections. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Knowledge and wisdom. Okay, you are asking has and have. See, go for the subject verb agreement, one of the video that has been there. But right now we are talking about the collocations. We can talk about the collocations there. There are lots of videos. You can go for it. You can Google it. It's okay. Or otherwise, you can go by my videos. There are I think around 4 to 5 videos I have made on subject verb agreement. Okay, you can go by that. You can subscribe to my channel, and I'll be very happy that to have you as my subscriber as well. Okay, let's go for it. Um, have a natural talent for. She has a natural talent for playing the piano. Next is make a rash or empty promise. Empty promise, like obviously, empty promise is empty. It won't be true. Something which is not true. Make a promise without thinking. Make a promise without thinking. When we say make a promise without thinking, when we say that, I'll give you a little bit of glimpse of the same, Niyama Jamil. There are two rules about that one. When we are having two subjects joined together with and which is a connector, um, in that scenario, if both are talking about the same shit, sorry, my bad, my language, knowledge and wisdom, if they're talking about one thing, okay, at the same time, then if they are not two, they are giving you same idea, then they will be used as singular. But when they're talking about two different things, knowledge and wisdom, but as we know that knowledge and wisdom, there is both are synonyms to each other, then we can use either way. We can use it with the singular as well. But otherwise, if both are different, both entities are, for example, there is instead of having knowledge and wisdom, we have Ram and Sham, then definitely there would be because both are different. So when both are different, plural, when both are talking about the similar idea, then there we can use it. Anyways, let's go for it. The next one, make a rash or empty promise, which means make a promise which is of no use or which is done without, or which is made without actually thinking, giving a second thought. When somebody does like that, okay, and won't perform good at it, then definitely nobody would be happy to see. Nobody would be happy to see such a person like who is actually making empty promises. And you know that who usually make the false promises or who used to make the rash or empty promises. Who would do that? What do you say? Ali, write that in the chat. Who would make the empty promises during elections? Bosses. Bosses also make the false. No, no, no. I don't know. It depends on the context. It depends upon the context. I would say, Manche, politicians. You got it. You got it right. You got it right. Politicians. They say something, but they do something else. They say something else, but they do something else. Whatever they say, they never follow what they want to say. So that's why make a rash or empty promise would be used. Politicians should avoid making rash promises they cannot keep. Make the promise that you can keep, otherwise don't make the promises. So that's what the main problem is with the politicians. They make the rash promises, they make the empty promises, which is not a good thing to do. It's not the scenario of one country. I've seen in many countries, even in Canada, I've seen that happening. Like when everyone who wanted something from someone but not being ethical or being fair and square. Yeah, being fair and square. Wow, nice. Being fair and square. When somebody is not authentic about something, then when somebody is not authentic about the statements, then the person is making the false or the empty promise, sorry, false promises or the fake promises. Or we, in the informal way, we say in like fake promises also we use as allocation. Now, then we have a formal education. Formal education as a collocation. Formal education. Education is a noun, formal is adjective. Formal education, kind of education that we go to the school and there is a structured system. In that scenario, we say that we are getting the formal education. There is a structured learning in the schools and the colleges. That's what it is, formal education. Formal education is essential for everybody, but practical skills are also important. I would say that more important. What I felt from my childhood itself, my high school, like senior secondary grade, I kept the science subjects, and thereafter I thought that I should start making money. Making money is more important, I would say so. Robert Kiyoski's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, is worth reading. In that particular book, we get to know that why not the teachers teach us that how to earn the money. I would say that even I did not learn it from my teachers that how to earn the money, but it should be taught in the school itself how to do the business and the values that those are required for actually running your livelihood are stuck only and only in one thing, that is business. And if we know, we all know that how to do the business, then definitely, obviously, the governments are not going to run. These institutions will stop, and definitely the money won't go to their pockets. So that's how it is. Okay, then we have, like, what's the statement? Formal education is essential, but practical skills are also important. Formal education. Why riches don't show poor how to make money instead of sending a donation? Probably the same reason. Oh, yeah, but riches have a reason. Riches have a reason to not to show it to the poor people because they did the hard work and they want others to do the hard work as well. It's not like the riches have become riches. Uh, like they didn't live, or many of the riches they didn't live with the silver spoon or something, like they did not. They were not fed by the silver spoon, or golden spoon, or the diamond spoon, or whatsoever spoon you want to say. But I would say that yeah, yeah, it's kind of same thing. Like riches, they don't tell. Like we need the Robin Hood then. We require a Robin Hood who would actually loot these riches and will, you know, get the money out of the pocket and be given to the poor people. Now, now that's a tough question. That's a tough question. It's very important to know for even the IELTS students. When we say that's a tough question, when you don't have the clue for the question, um, then you can use this tough question. That's a tough one. We can say that that's a tough one, or that's a tough question used to respond to a difficult question. What's the best career path? Obviously, that would be a tough question for everyone. Nobody is going to tell you. Or even when people were asking me that you what you want to become in your life, oh my God, there was a flurry of opinions like which were coming from my one single opinion. I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to be a dancer, I wanted to be this, or I want to do that. And ultimately what we are. So we are not the destiny maker. It is already written up there in the account of the God, and we are here just to perform our duties. That's what I think we should all believe in. Life will become easier. One where you exploit your natural talent, I guess. You can exploit your, yeah, born talent. Absolutely. 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 Then we have reach agreement. Reach agreement. Reach agreement. Pardon my accent if there is something wrong. Reach agreement. We need to reach an agreement. We need to reach an agreement, let me tell you. When we are coming to a conclusion or when we are coming to an agreement, it means to say we are coming to a conclusion or we are coming to an agreement. Agreement means like the way we say concord between two things. Concord between two things, agreement between two things. So come to a decision after discussion. When we are discussing things, obviously we cannot reach to an agreement in the beginning itself. When there are two parties, a kind of negotiation. 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 Then doing compromise. Negotiation is itself a compromise between two parties. When we say negotiation, it is already a compromise between the two parties. So reaching an agreement becomes tough when both the parties are stubborn, they are heedless, and they are obstinate kind of nature. They're having the obstinate kind of nature. In that scenario, sorry, I have wrote the French way. I have written the French way. I have written the French way. Yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Negotiation. Mhm. I've written the French way. Yeah, you can go like that. And then thereafter, the next one, like, uh, first of all, I think I haven't completed with the sentence. So, what would be the sentence for reaching an agreement? After negotiation, after negotiation, the countries reached agreement on trade terms. Two countries cannot reach to an agreement. Can you guess that out? Now, two countries did not reach to an agreement. That is why there was a kind of scuffle even in the playground. So when there was a scuffle between India and Pakistan, they did not come to an agreement, and they did not reach an agreement. That's why the behavior of the players was a little awkward to see. Sorry. Oh my God. And then thereafter we have the next one. Got stuck in traffic. I got stuck in traffic. When we say got stuck in traffic, stuck in traffic. So got stuck in traffic is the one that we use when we are actually stuck in traffic. We got delayed due to the traffic um, congestion. When there is a lot of traffic congestion and we got delayed just because of that one, there we can use that got stuck in traffic. So I got stuck in traffic last Monday. That is why I knew that like the next week on Monday there would be a lot of traffic because I already knew that the previous Monday there was a lot of traffic. It gave me a kind of glimpse already that I won't repeat my mistake going in the car. And instead of that, when I just chose metro to reach to my place, I got stuck in traffic and I arrived late to the meeting. Just because I got stuck in the traffic, I became late for my medical examination in Delhi. It really happened. I try to make my statements by my true events. Yeah. So I got late for my medical examination just because I got stuck in the traffic. So I got stuck in the traffic means be delayed due to the traffic congestion. Congestion, I would write that. Congestion. There is a congestion in our, like usually in my throat, if I would say congestion, that means there is a lot of, liquid mucus or something like that is there. In that scenario, we can say the congestion. We are coughing a lot. There's a lot of congestion. That's how it means. Like that's what it means when we say traffic congestion. There are lots of cars. There are lots of bikes. There are lots of people on the road. When there are lots of people on the road, then it becomes difficult to get rid of that one, and you will definitely get stuck in the traffic. And if you get stuck in the traffic, what you need to do is you need to change the way or the mode of transportation. Next is major development. Major development. What is major development? Major development. Major development. I'll repeat. The major development. Uh, like if there are lots of changes or the important events have happened or there is a progress, important progress or important events have happened, then that is a major development. The discovery of the penicillin was a major development in medicine. The discovery of the penicillin was the major development in the medical history. Major development in the medical history. Okay. So major development means important progress in something, important events if have occurred and they have brought some change in your life. And if those have actually brought a lot of change in your life, there you can use major development. If it is really has contributed a lot in your life, then you can use major development. Okay, then there is arduous journey. Arduous journey. I will write over there ARDUOUS, arduous journey. Journey. Hello, cross focus. Welcome back. Arduous journey. Arduous journey stands for arduous journey. Obviously, journey which is very difficult or a difficult trip, a kind of difficult trip, kind of difficult on the long journey. When we say we are tired because of the whole day, and we say at the end, I had a long day. I had a long day means I got exhausted. It was quite a difficult day. I did not like the kind of day that I had actually faced in my life. So I don't want to see the kind of day again in my life. That scenario, you can use it. And side by side, please share my channel with the number of the people, or you can share it on your social handles also, so that people may get the benefit of coming live as well as learning for free of cost. And they won't have to pay for that. They won't have to pay for that. When it comes to the online live classes, I think that is the only benefit that we can give you when it comes to online classes or the live classes, especially the live classes. So take the advantage of the live classes, subscribe to the channel, and share my channel with the rest of the people so that they can also get the benefit. If they really want to improve their communication, if they really want to improve the way they are writing things, they are thinking things, and whatsoever is in their mind. Now, next one is like, first of all, let's complete the statement for the arduous journey. Arduous journey, I told you, a long and a difficult trip. Climbing the Mount Everest, obviously, climbing the Mount Everest is an arduous journey that requires training. Without training, if you will be climbing, then definitely you are going to break your bones or break your leg or break your face or you're gonna die. Whatsoever can happen if you are going there without the training, because climbing the Mount Everest is an arduous journey. How was it, Manche? Did you like the way I explained about the French? Is it okay? No. Next is a key advantage. Next is a key advantage. Key advantage. Advantage. Key advantage. Thank you. Thank you. Key advantage. Key advantage. In Punjabi, we call key to be what? Key means what? Okay. What means key in Punjabi? But here it is key. 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 That key that we use for the lock. So key that we use for the lock, the key advantage is the main advantage, the prime advantage. Uh, the chief advantage of something would be key advantage. The main benefit of something would be the key advantage. One key advantage of online learning is flexibility. You can sit wherever you want to sit, or whatever live session that I'm going to do. You can see that one later on also. You can come again and you can watch it as a recorded video thereafter. So that's the plus point of the online learning. But there are minus points. Everything has its two sides, like coin has its both sides. Pros and cons, we will have of everything. So that's why it will have the negative points as well when it comes to the online classes, but it will have the key advantages that you can learn from wherever you want to learn. You can sit wherever you want to sit, but you need only one thing, that is internet access. If you want to play a video on YouTube, then definitely your mobile data is going to get lost. You need the Wi-Fi. You need something which can be which can be consistent for your mobile phone. Otherwise, if you're going to lose the whole data in watching one video, I'm talking about both the sides, like pros and cons, benefits and the negatives. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the key advantage as the main word. As I have written over there, the key advantage is the combination of the two words, key and the advantage. Advantage means benefit, key means the chief. Here, chief advantage or the main advantage, because key is important for opening the lock. The opening the lock of the advantages, we need the key advantage. So key advantage means main benefit. The main benefit, one key advantage of online learning is flexibility. Do you have anything else in the mind for key advantage? Can you write a statement in the chat for key advantage? Can you write it down right there for the key advantage? Key advantage. There would be lots of key advantages for actually playing soccer. There would be key advantages for playing football or doing the brisk walk in the morning time. If you are able to actually do some exercise in the daytime, what are key advantages? The customer service. Our key advantage is customer service. I didn't get it. Like, what do you want to say? You mean to say? Like, can you please paraphrase that? Talking about a certain business. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Customer A main benefit is a customer service. It is not our main duty is a customer service. Can be main duty. Okay. To create the customer base or creating the customer base, it can be our main advantage by going online and telling people that we are selling this or that product would be or would be the key advantage of getting online for marketing. So we are letting people know, we are letting the customers know whatsoever the benefits of the particular thing is. So that's how you're going to talk about the key advantage. So key advantage is a collocation that you can use when you're talking about the main benefit of something. The key advantage is the reason why someone will do business with you instead of concurrent next door. No, 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 no. Yeah, it can be like that. It can be. You're actually trying to make a statement which is quite a metaphorical one, and it'll be difficult to understand also. But why to be like that complex? Can we make a simple statement, Manche, if you are able to? All these statements don't need the paraphrasing. I'm getting it what you're trying to say, but still, um, you know, it's okay. It's okay. All good. I have understood already what you're talking about. The key advantage is the reason. That's the main positive point is the reason why we will do the business with you. That's the main reason that we are doing it. Yeah, I got it. But fact of the matter is, it should be so simple that the other person is able to understand. Let me tell you, in the words of William Wordsworth, he actually said something about being simple. He said that your language should be that simple that even a layman can understand what you're trying to say. Let me tell you, when you are actually speaking more than required, people are not getting what your point is, then definitely in your eyes, or in all my business teachers talk to. Oh, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That's the main problem here. You know, when we are trying to go to a certain level, when we have set up the level, we don't understand the psychology of the person. Maybe the college kids they may understand that one. But for example, if somebody is, you know, unable to understand also, he would say, "Yeah, I understood. I got it, what you're trying to say." But um, I tell you why they never had business. Yeah. Hmm. No, it's okay. I won't actually make the fun of your teachers even. I think they all are good. We all are trying to, stimulate the growth some way. Okay. Yeah, next one. Let's go for the next one. Oh, I failed art. It's okay. Failing is the part of life. Let me tell you, failing is actually beneficial rather than passing something. I would say that one should fail. One should fail in life than passing the examination. Okay. Once I got, sorry, not failed. I never got failed, but I got less marks. I think I got passing marks in one of the exam in the beginning itself in the master's class. And then it actually ignited a flame in me to work harder. And I got something like special award in the college for being the topper of the college next semester when I got the less score. So it's good. Like when we fail in life, then it actually is important. It's important to get failed in life. More of the time, I would say that fail, get up, fail, get up, fail, get up again. Keep doing something. Keep actually watching your steps. Keep watching your steps. And like whatever mistakes you have done, learn from them and just move forward. That's it. Now the next one. Have a thirst for adventure. Have a thirst for adventure. I'll write it over there. Have a thirst for adventure. What would be the meaning? Have a thirst for adventure. What does it stand for? Have a thirst for adventure. It means desire exciting experiences. Like when you say that, I want to jump from the cliff, I want to jump from the airplane, I want to jump from one place which is quite high. So that means you are quite adventurous. You have a thirst for adventure. You say that I want to do the bungee jumping. Um, or you can say that you are adventurous even when you don't know swimming, but you learned swimming all of a sudden when you jumped into the water. And that is also adventurous. You have a thirst for adventure. You want to do something extraordinary, like for yourself, for the fulfillment of your own psyche or your own soul. Okay. Addicted to adrenaline. Adrenaline, the one who got thirst for adventure. Yeah, adrenaline rush was too much in me, let me tell you. Like I was unable to control that one, and I used to play a lot of cricket, but I could not become a player. Let me tell you, what thirst for adventure. Yeah, most of the people are addicted to adrenaline. Yeah, but like not. It actually is accordingly the age, an age group. Adolescent people, who are in the age till the teenage, these teenagers will have maximum adrenaline. And when that adrenaline is in the right direction, it is actually guided in the right direction, you would do best in your life. Let me tell you, you are going to achieve your goals when you are guided in the right direction, when your adrenaline rush is maximum, and that is maximum in your teenage. And in that teenage only, we get lots of friends actually who spoil us also, and who spoil our brain, and we go to the wrong direction. And once we go to the wrong direction, are we are we don't know like where we want to go. Anyways, we need to have a thirst for adventure every time when we are doing anything in our life. So desire, exciting experience. When you have a desire, when you want, when you have a will in your heart to do something, then she has a thirst for adventure and loves traveling to new places, the new unexplored places. So she was a kind of explorer, the distant places where nobody would try to actually jump in and would try to actually they would try to actually go inside those kind of woody areas also, like in the woods, because she had a adventure. Yeah. Next one, have a real sense of adventure. That's again related to the adventure, but have a real sense of adventure. You know, have a thirst for adventure. That means you want to be adventurous, but you are not adventurous. You want to be adventurous. You want to do the thing, but you haven't done it. But have a real sense of adventure means you are naturally adventurous. Whatsoever you would do, you would try to actually do it adventurously. Like your mindset would be totally different. Okay. So be naturally adventurous would be he has a real sense of adventure, always trying extreme sports. So that means always there is a way to say that she had a thirst for the adventure, and she wanted to go to the different places, and loves to travel different places. But a real sense of adventure would come when you are actually having the natural adventurous attitude. Okay, he has a real sense of adventure, always trying extreme sports, always trying to do something differently. So take up the challenge. Next one is take up the challenge. Once we are reaching the 100, we're going to stop. Take up the challenge. 8 minutes to go. Take up the challenge. Now, when we want to talk about the take up the challenge, let me tell you, in my life, like for example, I want to talk about this particular phrase or the collocation as a given task in Q card. How would I go about it? Like, for example, take up the challenge. I would talk about the central idea of this. I'm talking about a challenge. Take up the challenge. So, challenge. I have faced number of challenges in my life, seen lots of people getting down on their knees, getting up again. But let me tell you, one of the experience that I had about, the challenges is like crossing the biggest hurdle when I actually lost my three family members. And then that was a challenge that my mind had to face. And all of a sudden, that kind of fury came into my life. One by one, when they went away, it was like in the beginning, it was very uh, difficult for me to, get back in the right direction. So stress level was too much, anxiety was too much. First of all, secondly, thirdly, you can use that way also. But when you're naturally speaking, you forget about using all of these whole thing. So take up the challenge. You need to take up the challenge. Okay. Accept a difficult task. I accepted the difficult task that I need to get up again for my daughter, for my wife, for my mother. So that was my challenge. Take up the challenge. Accept a difficult task. She decided to take up the challenge of learning a new language. So she decided to take up the challenge of learning a new language. I took the challenge to get up back in my life. So that is a challenge for me. Now, next one, keep in shape. Menche, you're not speaking. You're not actually, so not speaking, you're not writing. I'm sorry for that. Keep in shape. Even this Adolf Hitler has not written the spellings right. Adolf Hitler it was. Adolf Hitler, but Hitler was a nice person, I would say. Keep in shape. Stay physically fit. Not active. Activeness would be agility. It would be agility in you. When we are saying we keep in shape, that means stay physically fit. When we say stay physically fit, that means we are keeping our physique stronger. So regular exercise help you keep in shape. When you are doing exercise every day, it will keep you fit. You know, and nowadays, what we have seen, the girls have the ratio of the girls joining the gym has increased a lot because they want to keep them in proper shape, okay, in their life, proper shape of the life. And I have seen many of the transformation videos also. They used to be quite fat in the beginning, and on off sudden they show the transformation and they try to show that like they have gained their real shape of life. So that's how it is to be used. Stay physically fit, stay active is also right, Menche. And then we have score n- own goal. Score and own goal. What do you mean by that? Score and own goal. In Hindi we call it अपने पैर पे खुद कुल्हाड़ी मारना. कुल्हाड़ी मारना. कुल्हाड़ी मारना. So score and own goal. Like for example, you are playing football. Instead of you got bamboozled and you got confused and you didn't get to know, you know, where are you? And then you did it in your own goals. Score an own goal, that means you are doing it in your own court. Okay, you are doing the goal in your own court, and it would be very funny, let me tell you. Harm your own effort unintentionally. You didn't have the intention, you got confused, you got bamboozled. Mistakes. Yeah, yeah. Score an own goal. It is by mistake when you do harm your own efforts in unintentionally. By speaking badly about the company, he scored an own goal. So we should not say something, good morning, good morning, good morning, Michael Gary Scott. Good morning, honey. Needy. Okay. Good morning, good morning. How are you? We are about to end in 3 minutes. We are about to end in 3 minutes, let me tell you. Menche, what happened? Why you deleted the message? Then Levinson, I presume the account was created 5 minutes ago. Oh, so you can ban the person. How do you know that the account is created? I would love to know that at this user. How did you get to know, Manche? I can tell him, let him know. It's okay, I've deleted the person. Oh, let's go to the channel. But why would somebody do that? 30th September. Why somebody would do it? And you can go to their channel. Yeah, I got it. I saw that. I saw that. But why would they do it like this? They want to hack my channel? But thank you for letting me know that also, and then I got it like how it is, how troll. Anyways, anyways. So we are doing the last one. score an own goal, harm your own effort unintentionally. By speaking badly about the company, he scored an own goal. Yeah, yeah. If you will talk bad about your family, then definitely you're going to score an own goal. Not hack, just teasing you and make you go berserk. Berserk. Oh, anyways, thank you very much. We have done this century. I got the century. I got the century. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining in, Manche. So it's 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. It's morning time. Think we need to go, and we're gonna continue with the collocations tomorrow as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being there. And I am more than happy that I have met somebody like you to be the part as a learner as well as being my friend. Yeah. So now we will talk about the different collocations, starting from the first collocation, that is implement a plan. So from there on, we will do it. Now, before replaying to replying to someone, you could check the, yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Actually, it would take some time. I would say that yeah, I would definitely go for deleting somebody's message from the root itself. Yeah, still, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining in for today's session. Now, I have to say bye bye. Take care. Bye.